This is the PLC introduction video. Please enjoy the show. Let's start out with a cheer. Give me a P! That's when you're supposed to say P. Say it back to me now. Give me a P! Give me an L! Give me a C! What's that spell? What's that spell? PLC, baby. Now what is PLC? PLC stands for Professional Learning Community. Teachers at a PLC school work toward building a community of educators who share responsibility for students, share student assessments, and collaborate on effectively getting students to learn. In other words, this is a time when your teachers get together to figure out how to make you smarter. Let's give it up for the teachers. Come on now, everyone. Every Tuesday morning we are going to have PLCs. That means when you get to school, you need to drop off your stuff outside of your classroom. Do not go through the school. Go to the outside of your classroom and set your stuff down. The next couple of videos is going to demonstrate the correct way in doing this and the incorrect way of doing this. No. Everyone say it with me. No. And one last time. No. And that's how you're supposed to put your bag next to your classroom door. Now, first graders, you're going to be a little different. Do not go to your classroom to place your bag down. You need to bring your bag into the assembly area, and please put it underneath the sign with your teacher's name on it. After you drop off your stuff outside of your classroom, do not stick around and hang out with your friends. You need to go straight back to recess. This is not a time to party. When the school bell rings, come straight to the gymnasium through the blue double doors. Don't go through the school, come straight to the gymnasium. And that's when we'll start our PLC assembly.
Arr, my name is Pirate Pete. Everyone say arr. That's right. I'm gonna show you my map. It's not a treasure map. It's a map for where you sit. Please look at it. You will enter the outside doors into the gymnasium. You'll notice that the rock wall is up front. Kindergartners and first graders will sit up front in between their cones. Then second graders will be behind, and third graders beside them. And in the back of the room, we will have fourth graders and fifth graders. You will see these cones, and they will tell you where to sit. Arr! Today, on PLC Hunter, we are looking for the elusive kindergartner. Sometimes they like to hide in the tall grass, and sometimes they like to climb trees. We'll never know where we'll find them, but we must look so they will know where to go and where to sit. First, let's find the kindergartner. Let's look this way. Up here. Ah, there he is. Easy there. Easy there. I'm here to help you, buddy. I'm here to help you. There you are. Ah, easy. There you go.
Oh, you don't know where to sit? Well, let's look for the orange cones with your grade on them. Back here, looking for the orange cones. Ah, there's all the orange cones. Yes. Where would you like to sit? Oh, let's look. All the cones have numbers on them. There's where all the 4th graders will sit. And all the 2nd graders in between those cones. And there are the kindergartners. Let's sit with your class. There you go.
And another successful episode of the PLC Hunter. It's important to have appropriate assembly behavior. The following puppet show will demonstrate some of those behaviors.
Hey Joe, how's it going? Oh, it's good. Let's remind the kids how they're supposed to act at an assembly. When you get into the assembly, please sit down where you're supposed to in between your cones. That's a good idea. Isn't that right, Larry? After you sit down, you should keep your hands to yourself. Isn't that right, Fred? That's right, Joe. Right, Larry? And you need to be a good listener. That's right. And you need to show respect at all times. Do you understand that, kids? How about you, Larry?
While the teachers are figuring out how to make you smarter, what are we going to be doing at assemblies? Well, let me tell you. For some assemblies, we will have entertainment. I'm going to attempt to juggle 2 light bulbs and a gator ball. And I'm so confident that I can do this that if I mess up, you can boo me. Here we go. Let's try this blindfolded. Now remember, if I mess up, you can boo me. Well, we're ready. Whew, here we go. We will also have awards assemblies. In fact, we've got an award right now for most awesome class. Now, this is voted on by the students for the first 4 days of school. All right, let's see. And the winner is Mr. Ing's class! Everybody, let's say Mr. Ing! Mr. Ing! Mr. Ing! Mr. Ing! Come on up, Mr. Ing, and we get your trophy right here! Yeah, Mr. Ing! Woo! Woo! We're also going to be sending you around the school during PLC time. You'll always come to the gymnasium first, but sometimes we'll break up and go into separate places. Now, we're going to have lots of help in doing this. The first people I want to talk about are the parapros. Hey, parapros, raise your hand, stand up. Everyone, when I say para, you say pros. Para. Para. When I say para, you say pros. Para. That's right. We're also going to have Mr. Patton, our awesome new principal. Let's all give him a hand. Mr. Patton. Mr. Patton, Mr. Patton. Also, we're going to have Mrs. Withrop. She's going to be helping us out in the library sometimes, probably doing some reading stuff. We're also going to, Mrs. Simonson. She's going to help us out with some singing. Her choir group's going to get together during some PLC times. And we're also going to do some things with me here in the gym, fitness-wise.
I'm so tired.
When it's time to leave the gym and go back to class, we will be excusing you by grade level. It is important that your class stays in a line and walks back to class together. It is not a time to go play on the playground. It is not a time to goof around. This is a time to walk back to class and wait for your teacher to open the outside door. And then they will teach.